Okay, identify the mapping diagram that represents the relation and determine whether the relation is a function. So, as before, we've got, and I'll try and type it out again the way that I did before because that kind of worked out nicely. We've got domain and range is what we really should be getting for these ovals. We should have, for the first oval, we should put what the domain is. For the second oval, we should put the range. Now let's just check and see if this first one does that. -8, that should be in here in the domain. It's not. -5, not in there. -8, not in there. 7, not in there. In fact, we see them over there. That means that this is not correct. They've got their domain and the range mixed up. Okay. Let's try it again for B. -8, yep. -8. -5, yep. -8. Not written twice, which is great because you should only write it once if it appears more than once. So that's good. 7, 7. Good. What about for the range? Let's check it. -6, there it is. 2, there it is. 1, there you go. And 3, there it is. So that's what it should look like. So that means that C is not going to work because C doesn't have what we need here. C is what A looks like, and we know A is not correct. So we're going to cross that out. Okay, so we've got this correct here, just the way that it should be here. So now the question becomes, is it a function? Is it not a function? Okay. Now, you'll eventually lock this in and really deeply understand what it means to be a function or not and why it is that it can't. You know, whether looking like this means it's not a function or whether looking like that means it's not a function. Okay, so I'm going to bring it back to the pop machine. We push this button, it produces this. We push it another time, it produces that. Well, that's no good. We should be able to push that button and not end up with, we don't know what we're going to get. We might get that, might get that. Not functioning. Okay, so that means this relation is not a function, assuming that it's pointing to the right thing. So let's check. -8 should lead to -6. Does. -8 here should lead to 1. Yep. Okay, so that's the thing. We've got the same input twice, quote unquote, same button pushed twice, two different resulting values from that same input. That's not a function. That's not how functions work. So this relation is not a function. Okay, well, that says it is a function and it's not. So D is our answer, and we're good to go. We're done with this.